Sorry for the addendum. Realize I forgot to answer the last bit of the question for the week about the zero accident rate. Found that the article extremely interesting. As far as the zero accident rate goes, it seems to be kind of asymptotic as we, kind of approaching this threshold of, moving into trying to reach zero accident rates. Seems like we've kind of hit some barriers along the way as far as accident causation and those kind of things. However, I felt the article actually was fascinating in that companies that actually believed in a zero accident rate performed extremely well on the safety side. So it seems like, kind of sociologically speaking, the idea of a zero accident rate is important to be able to communicate and to try to achieve. At the same time, how practical is it? One thing I felt the article didn't talk about as much is time frame. Because if we're talking about a zero accident rate for 1 week versus 100 years, we're talking about two very different, similar goals, but two very different time frames. And the longer that time frame stretches, the more I think we run into the theoretical as we see that just the complex dynamic changes that our industry goes through. So I do see the ideology as being valuable. I think there's actual evidence for that. At the same time, it seems to be something that is quite theoretical, and personally, even though I'm generally an optimist, having a zero accident rate into the future as far as, looking infinitely in the years ahead for a single operation would be extremely difficult to achieve. However, it certainly is a worthy goal, and I think as part of a safety culture and drive for a company, having that in the forefront could actually be a very valuable ideology. So once again, thanks for listening.